Every time I play this game, it just gets more and more cursed. Today, I'm playing the most controversial Sims game to see if I can glean some enjoyment out of it. The last time I played this game was 2019, so it's been about 3 years since I played the game. I don't count the hours I spent recording the stupid things the AI did as playing, since I was essentially watching the game make dumb decisions. I learned a lot from that experience, though, that EA touting The Sims 4 as having smarter Sims was a bold-faced lie, and that if you leave a Sim to do something really simple themselves, they'll bungle it up 6 ways to Sunday. A completely silent game. That's ominous. And here comes the pop-ups. I don't really care about this, so go away. And I don't have any save files. Hold, please. Alright, we're back with save files. I have no idea which ones I picked because you can't name them, so hopefully I grabbed a folder with working save files. Aw, it's Alina and my Isle of the Midnight Sun Challenge family. Let's check in on them. Wow, I really went all out on this lot. Crashed plane, luggage underwater, beautiful waterfall. This family went through a lot, building the house up from a floating piece of wreckage into this beautiful bohemian oasis. We almost lost Dylan to the social worker at one point when a mod I was using to keep him from going to school broke and he suddenly had an F. I've never cheated so fast in my life. And the never-ending saga of Justine's bad mood because she hated the wind chimes, and they are literally everywhere. I love those things so much. Good times. Back when I actually had fun with this game. Those were the days. Let's see what other files I have. Oh wow, another blast from the past. Max Chance, King of Void Critters. I remember the frustration of trying to get all the holographic Void Critter cards and only having one left and never ever finding them no matter how many packs I opened. I probably opened like 400 or 500 packs, never found it. I also remember the Void Critters camp I made and finding out that clubs were not coded to have kids play Void Critters, so that pretty much screwed over that idea. Oh yeah, and the crazy lady who broke her neck. Oh wow, my Witches Dine Out series before witches or vampires were even a thing. It was so much fun playing a witch, a vampire, and a cat, although that sounds like the start to a really terrible joke. This family was way before all those packs came out, so I had to use a lot of imagination. Our ladies ran a Halloween-themed restaurant and we stole the ghosts from the Von Haunt estate and they came to live with us. I really loved the house we lived in too. If it existed in real life, I'm pretty sure I'd live there. Can't really play with those files because they had custom content and mods in them, so we'll leave those for another time. Maybe I'll resurrect them in the future. Oh my god, Full House. Yes, let's poke around with my Full House family. Hopefully it loads. I've been hearing some horror stories about save files just saying no, so fingers crossed. It loaded, yay! Oh my god, I forgot about Mr. Bear and his dead eyes. Stephanie and Mr. Bear used to go on adventures in her dreams. I found this really awesome ethereal lot on the gallery and they would go there to play in Stephanie's dreams. I then had the brilliant idea to leave him in the house permanently, kind of like an imaginary friend, and that meant I had to police Mr. Bear constantly because he would try to talk to the other members of the family. Mr. Bear, talk to whoever you want. I don't have to worry about continuity now. I had so much fun coming up with out-of-the-box ideas to enjoy this game because Lord knows this game doesn't provide a lot of fun content. I made Kimmy and the kids had an adventure club, and Jesse took Joey under his wing and taught him how to date. Then Jesse met Rebecca randomly one day. I put her in the world planning for them to meet at some point, and suddenly there she was. They dated for a while, went on vacation together, and then the called off wedding, just like in the show. I always wanted a second season, but at this point I think it's way too late. Oh, I almost forgot the most cursed image I have ever taken in The Sims 4. Just look at it with all its cursed glory. Let's see where this save file drops us in the series timeline. And of course we follow tradition and I load into a cursed game. Every time I play this game, it just gets more and more cursed. I'm just going to ignore it and hope that the game figures itself out. I have a confession to make. I kind of lied at the beginning of this video. Sure, I wanted to see if there was any enjoyment to be had with The Sims 4, but I have another reason for jumping into one of my favorite families to play for a bit. I wanted to see if there was any passion left for playing this game. It's been 3 years and I haven't really been interested in playing the game at all. Well, that was until Sims 4 Werewolves came out and I sat down to watch some of the live stream. I had a story idea pop into my head and I haven't been able to shake it ever since. I haven't felt the spark of creativity or the burning desire to create in this game for a long time, so I decided to pick a family, dive back in, and see where the game took us. Didn't expect to dive back into a curse game, but here we are. I know there is some charm and fun here somewhere. I just have to find it again. Aw, Joey and that toy. It talks? Holy cow, I forgot about that. And if that isn't the most on-brand thing I've ever seen for Joey. So I'm not promising anything. I don't even know if anyone is interested in a Sims 4 werewolf story series. Anyway, it's probably already been done to death by other creators, so I may not even bother. Maybe I'll shelve this idea and play an entirely different series in the meantime until I can scrape together the money to buy the pack. Would anyone be interested in a Sims 4 story series? What in the world did I just see? Oh, it's just Mr. Bear playing in the closet. Again, another thing I don't remember. Has all my Sims 4 knowledge leaked out my ears in 3 years? Okay, that was a cursed look. The way he was hanging there and those dead eyes. I keep forgetting he's wandering around and then I'm constantly surprised when I see him. I really miss good family play, where the family has fun together and just enjoys each other's company. I don't enjoy the incessant drinks issue though. Did they ever fix this, or do I need to invest in some mods? I keep wanting to smack the glass out of their hand and remove the sinks, but we're only in this house for a bit, so I might get an eye twitch every time I see those glasses, but I can manage. This whole glitch school thing is making finding everyone in this massive house difficult, especially when I can't click on them and go to them because they're at school. It wouldn't be me playing this game if something didn't go wrong. It's a tried and true tradition at this point. Oh my god, Jesse, do not quit your day job. At least it's not the bloody violin. That thing is one of the items I absolutely hate. If I ever have a child do the violin, and that's not very often, they are at the back of the lot, far away from the house. I don't care if it's raining or storming, outside, far away, for my sanity, please. Oh, thank God, silence. I don't know what Jesse was playing, but he needs some lessons. Jesse, you mastered the piano? Then what the heck was that? I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb badly better than that. Maybe the piano needs tuning, or this game is truly cursed. I swear it is out to get me every single time I play it, and it is shaping up to be a curse that not even the repair game function can fix. I think it's just me. The game is getting revenge for all the times I said this was a bad game. Help me. Are you okay, Joey? Do you need some help, or do you just like sitting and staring at a black screen? You know what? This game doesn't pay me enough to deal with this. You do whatever the gerbils in your brain tell you to do, and I'm going to go see what the girls I can't control are up to. Oh, thank goodness, school is over and the girls are back to normal. They're not glitched anymore. I don't have to take them anywhere. I don't have to do anything. The game sorted itself out. Hallelujah. DJ, where's your homework? Oh no. Yeah, I'm not playing I Spy with the homework. I'm just gonna buy you new homework because we are loaded. Sorry to burst all your bubbles, but it is homework time. Chop chop. Yay, Danny's home, and thank the heavens he's not standing out in the rain like a little lost lamb. Maybe the game is starting to figure some stuff out. Not holding my breath though. Are you going to autonomously cook supper for the family? No, you're just going to go clean the microwave. The levels of on brand that is for Danny is astounding. Sometimes this game gets things really right, and sometimes it gets things oh so wrong. Unless Joey decided to start going to elementary school, which would be a really interesting storyline, I think I found where the homework went. If I had known they had just dropped it on the kitchen table and not in the 10,000 other places in this house, I could have saved that money. Yes, I am miffed about spending a couple $100s on homework even though this family is loaded. I would like them to stay loaded. It makes the game so much more enjoyable. I think a house this large is a blessing and a curse. I love everyone gets their own space, but I feel like I'm ping-ponging around like a wild chicken trying to find everyone. What the heck is wrong with Jesse? What's scaring him at work? Is it storming? That's news to me. Does anyone hear any storming? Man, this house must have some thick walls. Or this game could just be having problems with the sound, like Jesse and the silent piano, none of which I can fix, so you know what? Just going to ignore it. Danny, instead of painting, how about we work on your job? I don't think I've ever worked on your job, so Lord only knows what kind of level you have at work. Oh, now I remember why I cheated your career. You have to go out and meet all these new people and write articles about them, and there isn't enough time in the day or enough willpower in my life to feed the NPCs conversation pie to make that happen. You have to do like 4 of these every single day. Yeah, I don't give enough of a crap to do this. Sorry, Danny. Michelle, honey, there is about a bazillion bathrooms in this house. Go use one. I swear, every time I turn around, the AI is having more problems with basic tasks. Not a surprise considering how my testing the Sims 4 AI video turned out, but it still rips me out of the experience every time it happens. Jesse, glad you're home, but could you please extract yourself from the counter? Danny kind of needs that counter for cooking. Aw, look at Michelle being so responsible playable. I really wish we had stuff like this in The Sims 3. I love these little touches that make the game feel so special. Unfortunately, the game can't manage to figure out how to send a child 20 feet to a toilet, so I'm not enjoying this as much as I could. Still enjoying it quite a bit because I just love this family. If you find a family you gel with, you can overlook a lot of things. Excuse me, what's this? You can read in bed? How adorable is that? This game is so hot and cold. You can enjoy something like this, and then it falls apart right after taking you out of the fun experience. I'm feeling conflicted, and apparently so is this game. Stephanie can't do that? Is it a trait thing? And I wish I never looked. Alluring on a child? What? How? I know darn well I didn't pick that. Okay, not gonna even ask. This is like the whole kids flirting with their family members debacle that keeps coming back again and again. I'm just going to pretend I never saw that and remember that I'm probably never going to come back to the save file again. Denial is the perfect way to play this game.